I bought these supposed snakebite proof boots on the internet, and today I'm testing them against one of the most dangerous snakes in North America, the water moccasin. And once I had one up close, it was time to see if the fangs of this snake can penetrate through bite proof material. Ooh, did you get that on camera?
Yep.
Alright, yet another cottonmouth. Looks like an average size one, which is exactly what we are looking for. Hey, buddy. Ooh, okay. You can get a little bit closer, Selena. It's displaying that white mouth a little bit to me here. And what these cottonmouths are known for, compared to other pit vipers, like even an eastern diamondback rattlesnake or the copperhead, is they're known for doing exactly this. When they feel potentially threatened, like there's a potential predator nearby, ooh, you can see it just showed me its fangs right there. It curls up into a ball like this, stays in a strike mode, and displays that bright white mouth. And that's where the name cottonmouth comes from. And it's basically showing, it's like with aposematic colors you see out there in nature. It's saying, hey, I am extremely venomous. If you get any closer, I'm gonna inject you with my highly deadly hemotoxic venom. Let's see if we can get that mouth to display again. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this snake is ready to strike. All it's gonna take is one mistake. He's saying, just get a little bit closer. Let me inject that venom so you know never to mess with me again. But a mistake like that is absolutely not gonna happen tonight. Buddy, you are absolutely beautiful. Has a little bit of like iridescence in the skin. I would say this is a snake that's shed its skin relatively recently, because you can see just how shiny this cottonmouth is. Now you guys have absolutely been loving the series I've been doing with the snake bite proof gloves. I've tested it against the copperhead up in Missouri and the fer-de-lance down in Costa Rica. And a lot of you were commenting, hey, you've done the gloves, how about some bite proof boots? We want to see how those hold up against the venomous snakes. So I went out, I bought a pair of snake bite proof boots, came down here to the Florida Everglades, and now we have a cottonmouth. And I think this is the perfect snake to test against these boots, because it is responsible for the second most venomations of any snake here in the United States, behind the copperhead. And it has a much, and I mean much more potent venom than the copperhead snake. A bite from this guy absolutely is life-threatening. One thing I do want to point out before we watch this snake strike is that it doesn't want to. You might be displaying right now, you might be thinking, hey, this cottonmouth absolutely wants to try to bite someone, and that's totally understandable, but they don't. Venom is such a precious resource to these snakes, and I am way too large to be a potential prey item. It's saying, hey, you are a potential predator. I don't want to waste my venom on you because it takes time and energy to replenish. And it is just so intimidating seeing those fangs this close to my face. But I think this snake is in the perfect strike mode right now. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put my snake hook in the boot like this. I'm not gonna use my hand. I'm Ray Tiller. These are snake bite proof boots, allegedly. That right there is the Florida cottonmouth, and this is the bite test. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna simulate it like I'm walking to the snake and I don't see it. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. Gonna get a strike? Oh, it's so close. So close. You can see, like I was just preaching, this snake doesn't want to bite unless it feels it's absolutely necessary. Oh, starting to take off. All right, really displaying those fangs. Let's see, let's give it another round. Ooh, did you get that on camera?
Yep.
Yep, we got a strike, finally. Oh my goodness, after like 5 minutes of trying, we got the snake to try to inject its fangs in. Ooh, yeah, boy, I see a little bit of venom on the outside. Whew, finally, this is our third different snake that we've tried to do this experiment with. And finally, we got a bite on the boots. I'm gonna have to be very careful because there's a little bit of venom on the outside of this here. We are getting absolutely eaten alive out here, and there are snakes everywhere. So I'm gonna get this guy off the road to avoid him getting run over by a different car. And then we're gonna go inside of our car and check the boot to see the results of the test. Okay, let's get you off the road and into safety. Whew, let's just take a minute to reel that in. It took 3 different cottonmouths for it to even attempt to strike at this boot. Now, I'm being very careful because there was a little bit of venom on the outside. Like, do you see that venom residue that's still on the outside? Like the wet marks, there's one there and there's one there.
Yeah, we see it.
That is very intimidating. Now, I have to be very careful because if I have like a tiny cut in my hand or my finger and I were to graze that venom and it get inside my body, same exact scenario as getting bitten by the snake. And you're not gonna see me touch anywhere down here. I see like an indentation where I think a fang hit the boot, but it's not a hole. The fang did not get through this boot. After taking a few minutes here and looking pretty in depth, I'm 100% confident in saying that snake did not bite through these boots. So these boots have worked exactly as advertised. They're advertised as snake bite proof boots for people just like myself or any hiking or maybe mountain biking person, someone who works on a farm, anywhere where there's venomous snakes present. These boots are meant specifically for you because 99% of all snake bites, you don't see the snake until it's actually bitten you. And most bites, like I said, happen from about the ankle down on the foot, and that's why it is so important. So with the bite-proof gloves, obviously it was so inconsistent, it failed a lot of tests. And the point behind that is just because you go out and spend money on bite-proof gloves doesn't mean you can come out here and handle venomous snakes and think that you're gonna be fine, because you're not. You're gonna end up taking a bite. These boots are a different story because these aren't for handling snakes. You can't handle a snake with your foot. These are meant to serve as protection for when you're out here, like I just described, in the environment, and it worked exactly as advertised. So the point in this episode is to show you, if you are going anywhere where venomous snakes are present, if you're gonna be working with them, if you're gonna be walking in tall grass, anything like that, please invest in bite-proof boot or shoe material just like this, because guys, it is life-saving. If my foot was actually in here, yeah, I would be actually fine. I would have gotten my foot bit by a cottonmouth and I would have ended up not having to go to the hospital. But if I was just out here wearing regular tennis shoes, yeah, those hypodermic needle fangs are gonna go right through. So we've done bite-proof gloves, we've done bite-proof boots. Now, what else do you want to see me test these boots up against? Maybe something like an eastern diamondback rattlesnake, maybe something smaller like a copperhead? Let me know in the comments section down below what you want to see me do. And is there any other bite-proof material you want to see me put to the test? There are so few actual videos of people coming out here and testing these bite-proof material. If it's available to the consumer, I want to be the person to let you guys know if it actually works or not and how to be safe around venomous snakes. But this test was absolutely successful. These boots passed. I'm excited to see what I test them against next. But I'm Ray Tiller, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.